Hey there, this is your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 6 of 2022. And this campaign, we're celebrating a couple of new additions to the Senses family. And Senses is our collection of fragranced bath and body. It's got very luxurious formulas, very luxurious scents. Currently have 3 scent combinations in the Senses line. We have the warm and sultry cozy vanilla and coconut. And I have to tell you, I'm personally not a fan of coconut, and I love this scent. It's such a beautiful vanilla without being overly sweet vanilla. The coconut really blends nicely with it, and it does give a very warm and comforting scent. We have the refreshing and radiant fresh bergamot and wild mint. This is actually probably my favorite of the collection. It's a nice, light, crisp, it's this refreshing scent. Nice, if you like that little bit of citrusy note, but you like the clean freshness of mint. This is a great combination. And then we have the sparkling grapefruit and orange blossom, which, this one is more energizing and playful. This is great for kind of almost an aromatherapy effect in the mornings. It's got a nice sparkling note to it that just really kind of wakes you up and energizes you for the day. And we have had, the collections have included our shower gel, our body lotion, and our body mist in those collections. But now we are adding both hand cream and hand soap to the collection. I do have one of the hand creams to show, and they are a handy size for the purse. They're 2.5 ounce tubes, so they're a little bit bigger than our typical holiday themed mini hand creams that we have, but not quite as big as our full size tubes of our regular hand creams. So you get your favorite Senses scent in your hand cream, and it is a nice rich, and I actually didn't put hand cream on this morning just so I could do this, because I like to show my favorite way to apply hand cream is you put a little bit on the back of your hand, and it's, I'll show you, it's kind of medium weight. I mean, it's a little lightweight for a hand cream, but I kind of, like that. Sometimes you want something a little bit lighter, and then you take and rub the back of your hands together. And that distributes it on the back of the hands and not so much on the palms of your hands where you don't really need it as much. And then you can kind of rub that in, and it'll absorb better, and you'll get more of the moisturizing benefits where you really need them on the back of the hands and the fingers. And then you can massage it into the nails. And it has just, this is the fresh bergamot and wild mint. And again, it's got that nice fresh scent. It's not an overly perfumey scent. So a nice light scent to just kind of brighten your day. I don't actually have a demo of the hand soap because I wanted to show you, how big the bottle is and everything. Because, of course, like many companies and many retailers, we have been affected by global supply chain issues. So these will be available when Campaign 6 goes live, but I wasn't able to order any of the hand soaps ahead of time to try those. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Cucina hand soaps that we have, so I wanted to get these and compare those so I could, tell you how they compare and contrast. But just haven't had a chance to get that yet to try it. So we'll maybe have to save that for a later video. So that's our additions to our Senses family. A couple of other things to note: the hand cream does have shea butter and antioxidants, so it's not just going to moisturize your hands. It's also got those good antioxidant benefits that are always good to have. And the hand soap, it does have glycerin for moisturizing, and it is dermatologist tested and hypoallergenic, which is a great thing to have in anything that you're going to put on your skin. Oh, excuse me, got a little tickle in my throat there. We do have a new Gotta Get It set for this campaign. Of course, typically our Gotta Get It sets run over 2 different campaigns. So this is the first campaign for this one, and this is the Daily Pick-Me-Up set. So you've got our Glimmer Longwear Gel Eyeliner and Tornado, which is a black shade. And of course, we have a fabulous new dual-ended brush that works beautifully with this to give you a nice line with the gel liner and apply that on just beautifully smoothly. Sample of our Power Serum. This is a wonderful serum that just gives any skincare regimen a boost. So it is actually probably the only one-size-fits-all skincare product that we have in our collection. We have our lip glaze in Shine. So this is our clear lip glaze. Great if you want to add a little bit of shine over maybe a satin finish or a matte finish lipstick, or if you just want a little bit of shine to the lips, but you don't necessarily want any color that day. So great addition to any lip wardrobe. Also, we have our hemp seed oil lip balm. So that's very nourishing for the lips. If you haven't tried anything with hemp seed oil in it, it is wonderfully, wonderfully nourishing for the skin. And a rather large product for our Gotta Get It bags. We usually have smaller size items, but this is a full size of our Senses antibacterial hand gel and cucumber melon, which is a nice, fresh, clean scent. So great deal with the Gotta Get It set this campaign. Of course, that's only $10 with any $40 purchase from this campaign. And I didn't really have anything else new that I wanted to share, but I did want to highlight a couple of our existing products to kind of share those. And one of those is the LYRD Candles. So we have our layered fragrances, and those are, very curated scents from just like the finest fragrance ingredients. And we have a fragrance line, like a perfume line in LYRD. But we also have candles for the home in our LYRD collection. So they're three-wick candles. I have one here. This is actually a discontinued scent, the Maple Latte. This was one of our seasonal scents. So you can see it's a good size jar. It's an 11-ounce three-wick. They all come with this paper dust cover that just pops right out of there. It's actually kind of, there we go. So that when you're not burning your candle, once it's reset, you can put that on there and keep dust from collecting in your candle. Because I don't know, I've had that happen a few times that I haven't used a candle in a while. The dust settles in, and then when you go to light it, you get kind of like that burnt dust smell, and that's not great. You want the Maple Latte smell, which does smell really good. I keep waving it under my nose. So typically an 11-ounce three-wick candle, it's going to burn about 30 hours. And it is a soy blend wax, so you don't get that kind of sooty residue. So the current scents that we have available are Violet and Birch, which is my favorite. I love that one. Peony and Cedar, Rose Blossom and Musk, and Currant and Magnolia. And I actually have to tell you, picking Violet and Birch as my favorite was really hard because they all smell really good. So those are the LYRD candles that we have. So some of you may not have known that Avon offers candles. And then a couple of oldies but goodies. We have our perfumed skin softeners, and I didn't have one of these handy to show the jar, but these are our classic scents that we have. So we have them available in Candid, Faraway, Night Magic, Odyssey, Sweet Honesty, Timeless, and Imari. And it's a great, moisturizing perfumed skin softener. It's a moisturized or fragranced body cream that matches whatever fragrance you might be wearing. And then I also wanted to share for those of you who maybe you're new to Avon and you're not familiar with these. These have been a favorite for as long as I can remember, for at least the 25 plus years that I've been selling. I remember them from when I was younger, but it's our roll-on deodorants. And I know anytime a representative says, oh, I'm setting up a table somewhere, I'm setting up at a craft show or a vendor event or something like that, the first thing that people will say you should have on hand is deodorant, because that's what people are going to be looking for. Deodorant, Skin So Soft, Glimmer Sticks, that's it. So that's how iconic this particular product is. This is the on-duty 24-hour unscented, my personal favorite. I like a deodorant that does not conflict with any other scents that I might be wearing. So if I'm wearing perfume or a scented lotion or something like that, I don't want to have to worry about if my deodorant clashes with that. But we do have, we have 6 varieties, including the unscented, of just, straight antiperspirant deodorant formulas, scents that we have. But then we also have, again, scents that complement some of our most popular fragrances. So you can get a deodorant that matches your perfume or your cologne, or in the case of the Skin So Soft, your body lotion. So just wanted to kind of share those, make sure that you knew about those. 2 swipes and you're done. You know, it's a good size applicator. It does dry very quickly. So it's a great product. I love it. We've used it forever. And I have many, many customers who buy these by the half dozen, the 10, that dozen. And I have a couple people that buy a couple dozen every year, and then that's all they need. So so just wanted to tell you about those. One last, really speaking of very classic things that everybody looks for at events, in our Goodbyes flyer, so this is our special sale flyer that has our bundle and save type offers, our flyer exclusives, so some products that, you know, we've just packed so much into the brochure, we don't have room for any more, so we put these products we still want to offer them, we put them in this flyer, and then also our clearance section, so our while supplies last, final sale, no return section. But I did just want to remind you that we do still have this 2-piece Skin So Soft set. It is the bonus size 25-ounce bath oil and the full-size hand cream, and it's only $18.99, which the bath oil by itself, when it's on sale, is $19.99. So great deal. If you're looking to get the bath oil, definitely look for this 2-piece set and get your hand cream along with it and save $1. So that is everything I have for you for campaign 6 of 2022. Hope you are having a fabulous week. If you haven't already, be sure to hop on over to Facebook and join the Thoughts on Beauty group over on Facebook. We'd love to see you there, and have a wonderful day. Bye.